Welcome. My name is Caroline from Bubbly Maths, and I'm presenting these games, these activities in the Making Maths Fun for Kids of All Ages group for AIMSEC. And all these activities are on the Aiming High website. These activities are here for you to play. There's lots of games on there. They're really high quality games that will help you with your maths understanding, depth of understanding, practice, essential principles, and have fun, which is what it's all about. Which it's how to, especially for someone who's not necessarily engaged in maths, it can help them become engaged, and for those that are already engaged, it's just great fun. So I'm also just going to make a watch party. We're going to start in just a moment as soon as I've managed to get the watch party going. I've put a link on the in the description, and that is a link which shows you how to play the game. It also talks about the maths itself, and we will be talking about that on Monday morning. That will be our theme for our Monday morning live. So we should be now live. Hello, welcome. And we are going to play a game. That's what it's about. That's what the weekend sessions are about. So we're going to play a game. Now, this is a game I haven't actually played before. There are two versions of this game that are in the activity pack. You can create your own, and please do comment, send us ideas and what you've done with it for ideas for other people. Oh, can't see. Right, now. Where am I doing? I am going to, no, that's not it. Oh dear. Back to meeting. I am going to share screen. That's it. Oh, I don't need to, yes, I can. Yes, I'm going to show you the activity and we're going to learn together how to play it. So it's for two players, it's strategic, and each player has 5 stones. Well, I've got 5 magnets from a fridge magnets. Of course, this can be played on paper, this can be played on the ground, this can be played in sand, and just have 5 stones of different shapes or colours, or 5 bottle tops that are different, or one have bottle tops, one have some other different type of bottle top, and doesn't matter, this can be played in the roughest of it can be played outdoors, indoors, anywhere. So each player has a different one to play. The player must be the first to get his or her 5 counters in a line. Each player has to stop the other player making a line. So we're going to take it in turns to place our counters. I'm going to be red. I'm going to go first. Well, I'm going to just go first. Whoops, I'm going to put it there, see what happens. Once the 10 counters have been placed, then we can start moving. Now this is, I have to confess that strategy is something I still have to learn a lot of. I'm not going to say I'm not good at it, because I don't believe in not being good at it. Well, I believe in not being good at something, but I don't believe in not being able to improve. So this is an area of learning for me. So I'm not actually sure I'm going to be able to do this, even playing against myself. And if you do see a line, please do say something, because I might make a line and not even know I've done it. So first of all, we're going to place okay, so yellow, okay, I'm going to go here, that's going to stop that line, and then 5 in a row doesn't seem terribly useful, because that's only going to give me 3. So I want to be on everything I put down wants to be on a line where 5 in a row is possible. Let's see. Well, oh look, I'm doing all right here. Hey, look, I'm on a roll here. And yeah, of course, green's going to stop me there. And now, okay, I'm going to go up this way, because I'm going to stop green there, and then green's going to go here. And I'm going to say, okay, well, I'd like that one. That looks good to me. And green's going to say, well, I don't want you to get that one there. Actually, no, green's going to go here. Right, so no one's got 5 in a row. Maybe I should put them, would it be a bit easier to follow if they're all the right way up? I don't know if our brains are so conditioned to see letters the right way up that it might be easier to follow if they're all the right way up. So now what we've got to do is take it in turns to move one counter at a time. And I think you must move. Yeah, you must move when it's your turn. So I'm going to move one counter there. Why don't you, by the way, what I was going to do, this is the fun part, is if you download the resource, the grid is there, but it was actually quite fun drawing this grid, I have to say. So I drew a square. So if you'd like to play along, and please get hooked, it's a nice strategy game. It's slightly different to 5 in a row. And getting these lines is much easier if you have a ruler, I have to say. So of course those lines must intersect. And then there's a tilted square joining these edges, the middle points, the midpoints. There's a smaller square joining the midpoints of the larger square. So that's the grid that you want to make. And right, so it's green's turn. I'm not going to slide it again because that'll ruin my grid. Oh, green. Oh yes, green can come here. But then how's that green going to get there? Okay, that green can go there. And let me see what's going to be the fastest way. If that red goes there, that green can go there. Yeah. And have to move. This looks like it might be a bit of a deadlock. Because if I go up there, then what chance has this green got to go? That's going to go there. Oh, okay. And that's going to go there again, because otherwise I've lost. This is now, this is an impasse. I can just keep moving back and forth, and they can just keep moving back and forth. Or maybe not actually, because red has to move, in which case I'm going to move that red. Because if I move any of those, that one can't move. If I move any of those, then that one's going to come here, which can then open them up to come here. And likewise, if I move that down, so if I move, well, I don't know actually what's happening here. It's so that's actually an ongoing game. So maybe I can leave that one there and continue playing that one tomorrow. So in the meantime, the other version of the game is, whoopsie. Oh, what's the difference in that one? Okay, so the other version of the game, I did see it. Oh, here we go. No stones are moved. Right, so in that case, we've kind of already played that, where you just literally place 5 stones. So 1, oh, those are all different colors, but they're different shapes, so you're going to use it. 1, 2, 3, whoopsie, wrong one, it's not your turn. 2 and 2, 3 and 3. Is it just, okay, we just continue. You just keep going with more. It's not limited to 5 stones. That's what this one is. It's not limited to 5 stones. You can keep playing. And are there any options? Is there anywhere we can go, especially if we now place one there? Is there anywhere we can go where it's actually put? Yes, there is still are some spots, but this is a game that you could perhaps play with younger learners who it would be a help to younger learners to start observing, and especially around age 5-ish, when being clear that this line of, say this diagonal is one line, that diagonal is one line. So it's a helpful game to get younger learners to recognize within a fairly complex pattern like this, that which lines are straight lines, because they might choose to go here and down there and not really recognize that that's a straight line. So that's it's a nice game for younger learners. And so you've got, just to clarify, you've got 10. Oh wait, I'm sharing the screen and you're not. Yeah, and I'm just, oh, I've done it again. I've done it again. I'm just an itty bitty little picture in the corner of the screen. So here you go, nice big screen there. Sorry. And can you actually see that? Yes, you can see almost all of it. So this one you would continue placing, this one you're limited to 5 each, and you just continue placing until either it's not possible to make 5, in which case it's a draw, or one person makes 5. And recognizing that line of 5 is actually quite interesting there for younger, more inexperienced learners, lower ones who have, you know, more inexperienced learners. This one, it would be interesting. I think eventually it's a bit of a cat and mouse game. I think eventually, I think you have to kind of make a rule as well, because I was thinking that we'd just be able to keep moving back and forth, but no, I don't think we can, because if I just, green seems to be was in a defensive position, but actually now green is forcing red to be in a defensive position, because now let's see, well, no matter what, if red moves that one, then green's going to go in and take what looked like a really strong position for them. If red moves that one again, green's going to move up there. So it's, I want to continue that game tomorrow and see if by the end of the weekend I'm going to be able to actually succeed in making a line with that staying where it is and not moving it. Okay, that's the game, and what the benefits of playing it. Of course, it can be it's an abstract strategy board game, and oh my goodness, I'm going to share the screen again now. All right, so this is a Gomoku. Okay, this is labeled as a Gomoku board, but then so is this a Gomoku board. So I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to show you the board, which is basically quite large. So I'm just going to share the screen with you, and that would definitely be more challenging. And if I can just find it, there it is. That's the one. There you are. So that's, if you do it, nice large one, and just obviously do it on a piece of paper rather than have lots and lots of pieces to play with. Or if you might on Othello style, you could have the black and whites, but I think this is going to take more than that. What is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 by 14. I guess you can make it bigger. And so that's an extension of that game. And let's just see what. So what we'll do tomorrow is we'll play a version of tic-tac-toe. So it's literally just tic-tac-toe. And then keep playing the 5 in a line, and we'll look at playing the more complex game. And apparently it's a Japanese game, and Gomoku means go means 5, moku means pieces, so 5 pieces. And in Korea it's called omok, which is the same kind of structure. So, okay, we're going to play Gomoku tomorrow. We're going to play Gomoku tomorrow. So we started with the basic game, and we're going to play Gomoku tomorrow. Right, I'm going to now have a look at, oh yes, if you are enjoying these lives, please do share the lives, and also tell your friends and family about them if you think they'll be useful to them. Maybe put a post on Facebook with the link to this Making Maths Fun for Kids of All Ages group. Please join the group if you're not already a member of the group, if you'd like to, of course. And then if you're on YouTube, please do subscribe to our YouTube channels. That's the Maths Toys YouTube channel, where there's a resource, a video. Eventually there'll be a video that matches every single resource on the Aiming High website, and that's a lot of resources. And they're really high caliber resources. They are low threshold, high ceiling, which means that they're attainable, they're enjoyable by an attainer who has less experience or less understanding, and it'll stretch them, but it's also got activities, or it stretches the higher attainers as well. So it's not just practice, it's actually activities that really stretch the mind, and they're all high caliber activities, and it's a really useful, wonderful resource. I highly recommend it. And then there's the Bubbly Maths YouTube channel, where we're uploading all these lives, and then we also have other activities from the work that Bubbly Maths does with soap bubbles and balloons, and the workshops that we do with scaling a piece of paper. We have lots of workshops with bubbles as well as just maths activities, and they're all on the Bubbly Maths YouTube channel. And then the other one is the AIMSEC Facebook page, which is a place where you can go and just find little memes, little activities for you to do, which are stimulating. So if you need a moment of stimulation, you want to do just a bit of maths without having to go into lots of detail. And the thing is, with all of these activities, you don't have to solve them. In a family learning environment, you don't have to solve them. The idea is it stimulates the mind, and just by thinking about it, just by having a go, just by attempting to understand it, you're stretching your mind. And you can come back to it, and every time you come back to it, you can make a little bit more progress. And that is where learning remains stimulating and interesting rather than torturous, and and it can be quite unpleasant for someone who is not enjoying the process. You want to keep enjoying the process, and stop while you're ahead, stop while the enjoyment is happening. And if it's like, yes, I want to play another game, that's all right, we'll play again tomorrow, we'll play again next week, and keep a note of the games that are popular, and that way you'll have enthusiasm when it comes to playing them. And the one thing you'll get with all these Aiming High activities is that all of these games are helping you develop mathematical thinking and mathematical techniques, so it's a great way to learn. Right, now let's have a look, see if anybody has joined us. And we've had Carling, hi Carling, Chloe, hi Chloe, and Hendrik. Not too many people on a Friday night, which is grand. It means you're having fun on a Friday night, not sitting on a YouTube live like me, which I enjoy, so I'm good with it. I'm fine with that. And I'm looking on the Making Maths Fun for Kids of All Ages to see if there's comments that have come through that I can answer, but very typically it doesn't come up until afterwards. Oh, Jamie, yay, Jamie's joining us next week, hooray. Oh, that's fantastic. And Jen, oh, it's so good to see you both. Yay, fantastic, that's made my day. Brilliant. I'm going to call you now, Jen, brace yourself. I'm going to play an online game with Jen, right, if she's available. Thank you so much for joining us. And let's see, we'll go back to Zoom, and then I can stop the live, and I'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, for a repeat, not a repeat of this. We're going to go for the Gomoku, I've forgotten it already. We're going to go for the big guns and play that game. And then tomorrow night and Sunday morning, I'm no longer doing lives on Saturday night and Sunday morning. I'm taking a break. And then Sunday night, we'll play the game again a bit, and get ready for the actual maths session on Monday morning based on this game. So what maths are we learning? Right, thank you for joining. I will see you tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, for 7 to 18-year-olds, and then I'll do an early years special. I'm actually going to start I'm going to do the live of the early years at about 9:30, and then do a rerun of that at 10, because I play a game every weekend. It's a game based on maths, I suppose. It's about investing, and I play that game every weekend, and this weekend it's at 10 o'clock in the morning, so I can't do my live because I have a team and the team relies on me. So I'll record the live at 9:30 live, and then I'll rerun it again at 10, so that anybody wanting to see it at 10 will see it. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.